Scotto Savitt, and I'm broadcasting today from the Indi Music TV studios. Very excited about a big event. We have the legend, Tiffany, with us.
Hello.
Hey, baby. Tell us about what's going on, kid. This is unbelievable.
Oh, thank you.
As usual, you did it again. Let's hear about it, man.
Yes, so I'm so excited to bring, especially to Long Island after the pandemic, our community was, we've been through a lot.
We have
We've
through
been
a lot.
financially devastated, and I think also socially it's been a little tough for us as well. We've been anticipating getting back into the normality of things.
Yes.
And so that's why we're here today, because it's going to take a little bit longer due to the current pandemic. So we created the first ever Keep 6 Feet Festival, which is a virtual festival experience.
Tell me when it is.
On July 25th, and it's going to be exclusively aired on iConcert.tv.
Yeah, man. That is not a creation of Pati.
Yes, of course it is.
Okay, we'll talk to Chris in a little bit. So
Yes.
tell me what it's all about. Doesn't it go all day and into the evening?
Yes, so it's going to start at 1 p.m. It's going to go well past midnight, so it's an over 10-hour event. We expect over 75 music artists, and of course we wanted to include all of you, our entire community, so we're going to be able to reach all demographics. It's an all-age event.
Right.
You have the pop-in pregame, which is all like the teeny bopper hits. You have artists such as Jenna Rose,
Nice.
artists such as Alexa Valentino, et cetera, et cetera. I can't tell everything yet. The full lineup's going to be coming soon. Then we're going to get into the Groove and Happy Hour,
Right.
where we have legendary Oogie Wawa performing, Long
Okay.
Island's favorite reggae band, as well as the Electric Dudes.
Oh, isn't Dave Saul coming up next?
Oh
on
yes,
the
he
show?
is. He's definitely going to be coming on to explain all what we're all up to. But we also have amazing tribute bands involved, amazing reggae bands, rock and roll bands.
You got some DJs,
Yeah,
right?
we have some timeless hits, DJs. It's going to be awesome. And then we're going to get into the after hours, which is hip hop, EDM, electro, reggaeton.
Right on.
It's going to be awesome. And we have a lot of important people involved, so we're super excited.
Now, isn't there a lot of ways for various people to get involved with sponsorship and those kinds of things,
Of
Tiffany?
course. So obviously giving back was like our main goal of this. So when we created this festival, I really wanted to keep my community involved and to make sure that the revenue was continuously being recycled back in. If God forbid we were to ever hit another pandemic, we were all able to sustain ourselves.
Nice.
So while artists are performing, iConcert TV is probably one of the only platforms that actually is one of the only platforms where artists can monetize 100% of their donations and tips.
Wow.
While they're performing. So while these artists are performing, you are going to be directly able to donate or tip towards your favorite band, artist, etc., etc. It's going to be awesome.
How about the sponsorship
Yes.
opportunities?
So we have awesome sponsorship opportunities. First off, we're giving away a free small business grant.
Great.
So this is going to 15 small businesses on Long Island that have been greatly affected by our pandemic and that are looking for that little extra boost. So we have these vendor slots. So they're live vendor slots where businesses will be able not only be able to do sales, but they'll also be able to advertise.
Fantastic.
And then obviously the sponsor end of everything, which is super awesome, is if you get to sponsor our event, we have obviously amazing marketing opportunities for you. We're also planning on doing these like we spoke a couple weeks ago.
Viewing parties.
Viewing parties.
Psyched.
It's going to be super exciting. So if you aren't, if you want to go a step further and not just watch it at home, definitely sign up to either be a sponsor or find out where our sponsors are having these viewing parties so you can definitely get involved.
Well, all I can tell you is this. I am psyched. And again, what's the date?
It's going to be July 25th. And it's going to be on iConcert TV. And if you need any additional information, you can log on to www.keep6feet.com to sign up as an artist, be a vendor, or a sponsor.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm here with my old pal, Pati. Chris and I have a long lineage. Chris's credits, well, if you had an hour, we still wouldn't be able to get through them. Legendary cat. And we've got Tiffany, and we've got you on board. What's going on with this big event?
Oh, it's very exciting. I mean, we're very excited because it was kind of serendipitous that during the coronavirus downtime, myself and many of the musician friends that I have, and all of our bands on Indie Music TV, they were all shut down. No one can perform, no one can monetize their career. And you know, I felt I had to try to do something. So what I did in the downtime was I created a platform called iConcert TV. That's ICONCERT.TV. And it was designed specifically for musicians to go live from anywhere and to monetize their concert, their show, their blog, whatever it is, directly from the live broadcast. You can actually donate right to their PayPal account live while you're watching them. You don't have to leave the site, you don't have to leave the broadcast. So you keep that interaction, and 100% of the proceeds goes to the artist.
Well, as usual, Chris always operates at the highest level. And no, really, I mean that. And this is really quite an incredible format he's come up with. It really is just at the top. And so, Chris, you know, the other day we were talking about, you know, we're talking to people about sponsorship. And you said so many people get hit up for money and everything else. Tell them a little bit about this opportunity.
Well, when Tiffany first came to me with the idea of Keep 6 Feet Festival, I thought it was a great idea. And of course, you know, owning Indie Music TV, we get hit up every day for sponsorships. So I can kind of put on the sponsorship hat like most businesses, and they're going to say, okay, well, what's the ROI?
Right.
What's the return on investment? There's a couple of incredible returns of investment here. Number one is embracing this new virtual platform, because most businesses, you look at restaurants, you look at clubs, you look at so many different businesses that have been shut down, not just through the entertainment business, but all businesses. Now they've got a way to virtually connect with their audience through this platform. So by getting involved with Keep 6 Feet, they're not only helping their fellow businesses, but they're also have a unique and timely advertising opportunity to now embrace this new virtual environment, which for better or for worse, I think is going to be with us for a while. So,
yeah, Chris, I agree with that. It's very tough. You know, as you know, I'm a promoter, and it's going to be a while before people. Thank you very much. It's going to be a while before people are ready to be in the same room together with even 100 people, let alone, you know, a lot of the big shows now are being moved into next year. And it's just incredible that you created this whole format, and this is going to be a wonderful example, an all-day concert right into the evening. And of course, working with Tiffany is going to be a blast. And we've got a number of people. Dave Saul's coming up next.
Very
Dave's
exciting,
doing all the
wonderful,
PR.
great musician, great promoter. Now the great thing is it's really a win for everybody. It's a win for the sponsors that they get a whole new opportunity now to connect not only to their current customers that they can't reach because of the shutdown or the partial shutdown that we still have here, but also new customers. And it's not just the region. It's global. We're broadcasting all over the world. It's not just local. So it's a huge bang for the buck. And the most important thing, you're giving back to the community. You're giving back to businesses that, all the businesses that have been devastated through this shutdown. So it's really, you know, I mean, and of course, the musicians. The musicians now getting the exposure that they need, a way to monetize, a way to kind of reinvigorate their career while these, you know, the tours and their shows have been postponed or canceled.
And an opportunity to work with the great Chris Pati. Chris Pati, everybody, he rocks. He's the best.
Thank you. So do you, Scott. God bless you. It's great.
Hey, everybody. I'm here with Ralphie Ray. And now, Ralphie Ray, you were the one that came up with the terminology, the name for this event, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay, well, give the whole name there.
I'm just going with trending times. I'm a creator. I love to create. I like to bring new things to life, and keep 6 feet as we see.
Now, isn't it what is the actual exact title of this event?
Keep 6 Feet Music Festival.
Music Festival. And it goes from 1 to what? 12 o'clock at night, doesn't it?
It goes from yep.
Oh,
we
incredible.
have widespread artists, DJs, brands. It's a great thing for the community and everybody to be involved with.
How did you come up with such an incredible name?
Again, I mean, I'm just moving with trending times and trying to stay relevant to what's going on right now. And as we can see, 6 feet has become a term that we're all very familiar with.
Yeah.
Keep 6 feet. I just put in front of it, and it stuck to me. I like the way it sounded, and it felt like it was something that people could relate to at this time.
Absolutely. Now, so I know that, you know, people have talked about the various bands and different performers. I know you have some DJs coming in. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the DJs.
Well, aside from, I'm very big in the entertainment business in my own community, so.
Tell us a little bit about that.
That's how I started off. I started off running club events,
Right.
big events like that. I started off moved on to a clothing line. I ended up on Discovery Channel on a television show.
Nice.
And a lot of my friends and family are very well involved in the entertainment business, whether they're bartenders, DJ, entertainment.
Right.
So all this affected us in a different way, and to create a platform that everybody can still get exposure, love, and still move on, to me was very important.
Well, you certainly created something. And how about the people that are involved? You got Tiffany. How did you end out meeting Tiffany?
Tiffany I knew actually before this, and it's beautiful the way it all played out, because everyone that's involved is really genuinely people that I would love to have and wanted involved.
Right.
These are people that I deal with on a regular basis, and we do business together.
Great.
So when it was a new opportunity, a new platform for everybody to share and work on, I seen a lot of opportunity, and it's a beautiful thing.
Well, of course, then Pati came on board, Dave Saul, it's a whole bunch of different people around it. Hey, and we came up with this whole idea of these viewing parties. It's going to be a blast.
Yes. I mean, it's evolving very quickly in a very uphill, great way, and I'm happy to see that, and to have bigger names involved, like Pati.
Yeah.
These are things that are blessings, and I'm honored to work with them.
Great. Well, listen, looking forward to it. I know we're going to have a blast, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
I'm looking very forward to doing this and keep going.
Right on.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's marketing time, and we have the God of Gods with us here, Dave Saul, everybody.
How are you, Scotto?
Oh, you know I'm good, man,
Hey,
especially when I'm with you, bro.
All right, we're excited to be here.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good event, and I'm so glad to be working with you and everybody that's involved.
Right.
There's also Ralphie, right? Ralphie is
Ralphie.
really came up with the name of it, right? So what is the name again there?
Keep 6 Feet event and
A festival.
festival, and we are just so excited to be doing this. The brainchild, the Ralphie, Tiffany, and Pati.
Nice.
The musical community has been crying. Where are we going to go now? Where are we going to go from here? And this great studio and medium that Chris has invented just seems perfect for something like this.
You know it.
So as everybody is wondering, where do we go from here? Chris has kind of provided this medium that will benefit musicians and the whole community alike.
Now,
And
you've done a lot of sponsorship in your time. This is quite an opportunity, isn't it?
you're asking the right questions, my friend.
Thank
To you sponsors, big companies, restaurants, everybody, the whole world, other musicians.
Yeah.
This is where things are right now, and this is your chance to be part of something great. Attach your company or your brand to something that everybody's going to be watching, and herald out and reinforce your brand identity. And that's really what's going on here. So as marketing man, I'm here to tell you, take a shot, see about a sponsorship.
It's only the beginning. There's going to be others after this.
Right, elevate your brand, get in on the ground floor.
Right.
When some of these great performers are performing right after they're done and everybody's watching them, your brand could be right there.
Well, that's it. And it's really, honestly, we're not pitching you. We're talking the truth here. All eyes are going to be on this. It's a great creation, and I really think a great opportunity, don't you, Dave?
I think it's the best opportunity right now. It's what's going on in the world, but it's going on here.
Yes.
And we are bringing all this music and other kinds of surprise entertainment to you.
Yeah,
And
there's going to be other entertainment, isn't there? Some comedians.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
I got the hush hush that I can't let everything go.
I know,
usual.
there's some surprises coming.
But there's going to be a lot of surprises, a lot of great things to watch, to tune into. And marketers, potential sponsors, you certainly want to be part of this. But to everybody watching, you really just want to embrace this, spread the word, certainly tune in and listen to everything and absorb it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I think everybody's going to have a lot of fun. Everybody, the great David Saul.
Thank you. I'm
Marketing
proud.
master.
I am proud to be part of this.
Great.